Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So straight into the action. So, Jim, this feels like a line-up to... And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And here's Baggio. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Baggio. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pressing high and with purpose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Short changes him with that pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. De Bruyne falls short. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge, Batistuta. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Baggio. Tries to play it through, looking to play him in. And that was very necessary. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Good take, and is he in? Well read, and the danger is averted. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Villa. Bremer gets over and intercepts.
Pretty robust defending.
Cafu. Howson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Marquinhos. Adams. And it's Xavi Alonso. And it's De Bruyne. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Looks to the other side. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Villa. Stojkovic. Now Seedorf. Cafu. Half-time getting close now. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. And it's Mendes. David Villa. And Mendes. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Lovely feet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That looks a good ball through. Baggio purring through the gears. De Bruyne. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Bash. It's Baggio! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xabi Alonso is there, and he can pick it up. Marquinhos. Played back into the centre. And he has been fouled there. Kouls is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mendes in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Stojkovic.
60,810.
Kaka. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has...
Tries a shot! Well taken goal.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
So we have movement on both
Batistuta.
benches.
Number 5. David Villa.
Kukçu
Number
picks it up from the
15,
goal kick.
Xabi Alonso. Number 7. De Bruyne. Number 25. Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field. Number 4. El Hadj Diouf. Number
So, Jim, what are you
14,
thinking?
There's a lot of
Erling
football still
Haaland.
to be played, Peter,
Number
so
6,
ideally they need to maintain an attacking
Number
endeavour.
16, Fermin. Number 27,
And it's Kaka.
Serginho. Substitution
Costa
in progress.
Curta. Cools. Proves too strong, too smart. And here's Kaka. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nicely, it's rising! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kong and Hanoi are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's on it, can he get away? Now, can they get him away? He is through here! Kaka was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Seedorf. Kong and Hanoi have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Guardiola. That's a little off target. And this is Owen. And it's Deco. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Albert.
Albert really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Kagawa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kagawa, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And time is up. Kong and Hanoi can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position.
Decent chance! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Robert, real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bremer concedes a free kick for that. Vieira. Here's a sharp little ball here. Tries to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Howson attempts a clearance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well spotted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Rafinha. Quarter of an hour played. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Platini. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Crosses it in here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Platini. Platini! Oh, fantastic from Platini! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Lille are in front. Calm, composed, confident. What a soup. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Lyon are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything that...
And the shot! Short changes him with that pass. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Kaka.
Kongan Hanoi really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha purring through the gears. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Stojkovic! Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Platini is onto this. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Lampard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Stojkovic. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. This is a promising build-up. Lampard. Chance here to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Oh, and a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role for himself that I think only he can play.
That has ended up in no man's land.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Look where it came from. There's the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
PSV finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kong and Hanoi with the corner. They're first. Takes a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Stojkovic plays it short. PSV have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get free.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's good running with the ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Stojkovic. There's a searching pass. Messi. PSV are looking to break at pace. And this is Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Stojkovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Out of play for a throw. No, that's been intercepted. Good pressure, determined, intense. Zanetti concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Kaká. He has found the way through. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Kong and Hanoi leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Baggio. Oh, it's Roberto Baggio! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Stojkovic with the short one. Desai did well to stay calm there. PSV are looking to go forward now. Chips it through. And this is Messi. That is lovely. Cafu. Now here's the delivery. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
PSV restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's in a great position here. Kaká. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And a chance! Ronaldo! Superb! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. So, a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please join me in
The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So, into the second half.
Kongan Hanoi really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. What a throw in. Drills one in. Casillas claims it without any fuss. Lampard. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. In early. Terrific effort! Seedorf. And it's Lampard. Kaká. And it's Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is a great pick out. He's got away. And the shot! Costa Curta getting this one clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lampard. Stojkovic going after that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lampard. Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Can he get it through? Now it's Rafinha. Oh, well played. Zanetti gets it clear. And he's managed to gift it back. He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. Cafu. Seedorf. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's picked his way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Bremer gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Costa Curta. And here's Baggio.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's picked shot, surely! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9, Baggio. Number 11, Rafinha. Number 4, Frank Lampard. Coming on the field, number 26,
Kagawa. Stood up well to him there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kong and Hanoi have a free kick. Stojkovic ready to try one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Stojkovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nearly, but not quite. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Ronaldo wins the duel this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
PSV can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kagawa to Guardiola. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Stojkovic shoulders the responsibility. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Zanetti.
There will be
this
1
is
minute
Ronaldo.
at a time.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Drives it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chance for a shot! And that is as much as we have time for. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost.